Take minute. Let me just check. This one only, no? Okay. What is there? We will do one more time. 1 by 2r plus this part. 1 by 2r plus this part. R, 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 5r. 1 by R equivalent. So R equivalent is 5r by 6. 5 by 6 times of 140. So what is this value? Nearly 117 ohms. Nearly 117. What makes it 120? Tell me. Suppose if R is not 6R by 7, 6R by 7, is it possible? Otherwise, even if you place also, in that case, will you remove this part, the junction part? So you are placing somewhere here. Is it possible that you can remove this part? You want maximum actual. Right. So this part is done. This assignment, this part is done. అది కూడా చేద్దాం. No issues. We will do it. Now, today in our, I think this already I have done in last week only, this part. This one also I have done last week. And this is also last week. We will need to do this week. Have you all done this? Any doubts? I think this also I have done. Okay. No. My priorities are different now. 1 minute. Yeah. Just tell me I have done this yesterday. I've done this yesterday. Now let us take 19th question for a while. Now let us take 19th question alone. Find the equivalent resistance between the terminals A and B of the following infinite ladder network. We are given two things. Done? Sure. But anyway, what is wrong in that? See, take only the upper part. Let that be C. So how it looks like R by 2, R by 2, R by 4, R by 4, R by 8, R by 8. I have done this in capacitors also, a similar kind of model. What I have done, if this is R, this is R. Then suppose if this is X, the next element is X by 2. That next element is X by 4, likewise. So now what I am doing is the effective resistance of this part plus R is again X. So that's a quadratic equation now. By properly doing, you will get a quadratic equation here. So that quadratic equation allows you to write x square by 2 as r square, and x is plus or minus. Okay, obviously x must be plus root 2 r. Remember, the upper half from A till C is root 2 r, followed by the second part of the deal. The second part of the deal is r, 2r, 4r, 8r, so on. So that's in geometric progression, right? 1 by r CB is equal to 1 by R plus 1 by 2R plus 1 by 4R plus so on. So 1 by R you take common, like 1 by 1 minus 1 by 2, that is R by 2. So practically the remaining portion is like, please tell me what is the remaining portion. Remaining portion means the entire thing is R by 2. So what is the effective resistance across root 2R plus R by 2? Therefore, that is a 2 root 2 plus 1 by 2 times R across A. Any doubt? Boys and girls, any doubts? Any doubts? Akka? So the moment when I see this, what I have identified, to break this into two parts. The upper half separate, lower half separate. What is the factor that helped me in separating? The middle one is a straight line. Have you come yesterday? Why? I have posted the, okay, today morning only I posted. Now you see the next part of the circuit. The first part is common, so I don't want to do it again. Root 2R. Second part of the circuit, 1 by R, 1 by 2R, 1 by 3R, 1 by 4R, plus so on. But this series, you know, this leads to infinite. You know this in mathematics. I don't know. I was told in mathematics that such a series will tend to infinite. So 1 by R is infinite. So R is 0. Finally, you will replace the entire thing with one single conductor. So finally, what is happening? It is like A, C, root 2R, and simply a conductor. Simply a conductor. Hmm? Hmm? 1 by R plus 1 by 2R plus 1 by 3R plus 1 by 4R and so on. 1 by R minus 1 by 2R plus 1 by 3R minus 1 by 4R is logarithmic. Okay? Right. Any doubt? ఎక్కడ మధ్యలో రెసిస్టర్ అప్పుడు దిస్ won't work. But this is not the method. And I won't do that question also. Why? It is a complicated situation. Even I will handle that question also now. Next question is the same. Srigas, any doubt on this part? Clear? Sure? Everyone in the class, left side one question, right side another question. They are two different things. Notice? Clear? Let us do this question. You will see this question in different paces actually. But okay. But basically, so any suggestions? A1, B1, A2, B2 and so on. A1 dash, B1 dash, A2 dash, B2 dash and so on. With respect to this current conditions, this point, same potential. This point, same potential. Similarly, this one, in fact, this one, same. Hold. So fold these two diagonals. Now, what is going to be your circuit? A, B, R by 2, R by 2, R, R by 2, R by 2, R by 2, R, to infinite. Arey bhai, stage 1. Any doubt? Now, where you will fold, you need to find between A to B. About AB, you will fold it again. About this line, you will fold it again. The consequence is it's over. No issues. Will do. Yes, tell me. Now, what is happening to here? Infinite A, R by 2, R by 2, R by 2, R by 4, R by 2, R by 4, R by 4, R by 2, R by 4, R by 2, R by 4, R by 4. Okay? Any doubt? నువ్వు ఫోల్డ్ చేసినప్పుడు when you fold, overlap, 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 overlap. చూసుకో ఒకసారి. This will result R by 2. This will result R by 4. This will result R by 4. This will result R by 2. Sri, as the next step, చెప్పు. What is going to be the next step? ఇంకా ఫోల్డింగ్స్ లేవు నన్ను చెప్పు. A to B, నువ్వు నీకు సబ్జెక్ట్ బ్రహ్మాండంగా ఉంది, నీకు కుదురులేదు పరీక్షలో, అదే ప్రాబ్లం. నువ్వు కరెక్ట్గా ఐడియా ఫాలో అవుతున్నావు, కరెక్ట్ స్ట్రైక్ అవుతుంది, నీకు తెక్కబడుతుంది, పరీక్ష అడగొట్టావు అంతే. అమ్మాయి చెప్పింది కరెక్ట్. Govinda, Govinda. At a line is Govinda, Govinda. Why? Because this is the direction of the current flow, and this is perpendicular line. All the points on that line is of same potential. So no current through that line. So pasak, 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 and all. What is the next? Any doubt? Again, any doubt? See, please try to understand. Stage wise, I'm allowing you to question. First stage to second stage. Now second to third. Now third to fourth. So finally, what is there? R by 2, R by 2, R by 2, R by 2, R by 2. So बाद में we will check that R. This series tends to infinite. So now we need to find the R equivalent of this arrangement. Clearly, the next stage of my operation is X R by 2, R by 2, R by 2, X. Okay. So now what happens? X R by 2 parallel. X into R is 2x square minus 2rx plus xr minus r square. Fasak implies 2x square minus 2rx minus r square is equal to 0. Now this will allow me to write x is equal to 2r plus r minus root b square 4r square minus plus 8r square by 4. Root 3 r. And again it is parallel to r. So 1 by r across AB is 2 by root 3 plus 1 times r plus 1 by r. Component or dividend. Antega. 2 times root 3 minus 1 by 2r plus 1 by r. So RAB is R by root 3. Very famous model. You will see the same arrangement in different circuits. You have seen like this. You can even see like this also. Principal section wise also. So what you will see is that maybe I'm just giving an idea. What you will see is like టీచర్ని సంక్రాంతి ముగ్గులు ఇస్తున్నారు రాజా. Same question. I teach you this, they may ask you this. If you fail to identify that and this are same, no use. Okay? Any doubts? Clear? Boys and girls. Next important thing, you please go through this once. Actually, last week topic based only, but even then, please go through this. So, major complex connections I have done, but still there are some questions after this. Oh, 1 minute, 1 minute. This is done. Have you gone through this? Doubt, right? Go through this. Next. Now, in this, try to see what is that they have given. A voltmeter whose internal resistance is less physics, more of mathematics in this calculation part. Voltmeter of internal resistance 1 kilo ohm reads 1.8 volt, 1.8 volt, and 4 volt between the terminals AB, BC. How is it possible? How can it measures across AB, across BC 1.8 and 1.8 volts? The only thing is R1 must be same as R2, and anyway it is the same voltmeter for the same resistance. Right. And ideal battery and two unknown resistance R1. Now, what will another voltmeter of internal resistance 2 kilo ohm read when these terminal pairs? So, with the information provided, I can say that you said when I connected this, the drop is 1.8 volts. Total is 4.5. 4.5 minus 2.7. So this point is 2.7 volt. This point is 4.5 volt. This is 0. What is happening in this is the current, whatever it flows, the drop here is 2.7. 1.8 by me. I know R1 and R2 are same, and by solving which I will get a condition that R1 and R2 is equal to half kilo. Any doubt till this point? 2.7? అవును అవును ఆ, ఆ, ఆ. When R1 and R2 are same, what drop you measure here, you will measure the same drop here. The moment you shift voltmeter to the right side, who said the drop is 4.5 volts there? You shift the voltmeter to this path. 0, 1.8 volt. You said that in the question. When this is 1.8, obviously what is going to be this one? That's it. Because R1 and R2 are same. And this is our voltmeter, which is 1 kilo ohm. Tell me what is your doubt? What is your doubt? First, have you identified what is your doubt? They are same resistances. Okay. So, fortunately, ideal battery. That is very fortunate. Otherwise, banned. Okay. Any doubt? Any doubt on this question? You're asking me something here. This is the question. Tell me what is your doubt in this? Three identical wire rings have been placed symmetrically as shown in the figure. A, B, and C are the centers of the rings. Right? Resistance of the each ring is 3R. Please try to understand. This is the ring. Symmetrically placed, which means one ring is passing through center of the other ring. Remember, this is possible only when the arc part. That arc part. Total ring resistance. Ring total resistance. Three R. And this part is that is a symmetric. First stage, any doubt on this? Sriyas in the Ventala. Phase 7. Right. Any doubts? Any doubts? When they are passing through centers means this arc subtends an angle of 120 degrees. It is a geometric. Obviously, that should be 1/3 of the length. 1/3 of the length means total 3R resistance means that only shaded parties are. That is the first statement. Now, what do you want? The first left side diagram, forget. Right side diagram, no doubt on that. Only that red highlighted part. Okay. Now the question is, yeah, three identical wire rings have been placed symmetrically. A is one center, B is another center, C is another center. Resistance of the find the equivalent resistance of the wire mesh across point CD. Where is the C? Now, when I am asking you about current entering at C, current leaving at it. That is a line of symmetry. What does that indicates? The point A and B are same potential. And what is between AB? Vanish. Hello? What is between AB? Vanish. A and B are same potential. Clearly, A comma B are same potential. The moment when they are same potential, what can we do? I'll simply fold the circuit. Yes or no? Sure? Anna? Any doubt? When I am folding, any observation? Huh? Okay. That is okay. When I am folding this one with this, oh, this is projected on that. This is one junction, this is another junction. Don't forget. Yes, they will also be same potential. Therefore, there is another thing which is getting shorted. Question ఏమైపోతుందా? One more. Open. Now what are left? Please help me in writing CY. Already I showed full arc from A to Y is R. Expression. Full arc from A to Y is R. So what is AC alone? R by 2. What is CY alone? R by 2. What is XC alone? What is XA alone? R by. What is X1 alone? Hey, 2R. కాదు 2R minus R by 2. 3R by 2. What is YD? Any doubt? X2. X2 ఎక్కడ X2Y అసలు ఎందుకుంది కాదు X2Y 2R అరే నా ఇప్పుడు ఏమైపోయింది అది సికి టీకేగా అడుగుతున్నాడా నీది ఏం పోయింది అన్ని చెప్తావు తర్వాత వాడు ఎవడో వస్తాడు నా దగ్గర అప్పుడు నువ్వు ఉండవుగా ఏ కామా బి ఎక్స్ కామా వై ఇంకేమన్నా మిస్సింగ్ ఎనీథింగ్ మిస్సింగ్ ఈ పార్ట్ సరిపోయమంటారు అంతేగా బాయ్స్ ఈ కాంబినేషన్ ఎంత అవుతుంది A2CR/2 B2CR/2 ఇప్పుడు ఇదేమైంది ఇది R/4 ఈ పోర్షన్ ఏమైంది X2CR/2 Y2CR/2 R/4 X2A R/2 Y2B R/4 3R/2 3R/2 hey 3R/2 3R/2 parallel అంతే అంటున్నారు ఈ మధ్య రైట్ AB to D A to D పక్కన R/2 R/2 R/4 R/4 this is a R/4 R/4 not a balanced Wheatstone therefore C వచ్చేసి R/4 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 3R/4 R/4 D రే డెల్టా పైదాని కదా కిందాని కదా మనము సేమ్ పిక్చర్ మనం అసలు బద్ధకానికి పీక్ A1 A2 So C. A1, A2, D, R/4. చెప్పాలా ఇప్పుడు డెల్టా టు స్టార్ ఫార్ములా ఎవడో ఒకటి చెప్తావా? R/12. So I have used delta to star. R/12, R/12. And now please help me, what is final? A1 to D. ఇప్పుడు చెప్పాలి R/12. R/12, R/4. R/3 పక్కన 3R/4, R/4. నేను ఏదో చెప్పానే అనుకోండి. R/12, 3R/4 పక్కన చూరా. మళ్ళా ఈ కాంబినేషన్ సి, ఇది డి. R/3, 5R/6, 2R/6, 5R/6, 5R/21 plus R/12. Right. This is the condition అండి. 9/28 R రావాలి. 9/28 R వచ్చింది ఇక్కడ. ఇది అదే చేశాం కదరా. వచ్చిందా ఆన్సర్ ఇక్కడ? వాడు రావట్లేదు అంటున్నారు. R/28. 1 minute, I'll just check. 99, 63 R/164. ఉందా? షూరా? క్వశ్చన్ నెంబర్ ఏంటి? ఎందుకంటే సేమ్ కదా మనం చేసింది. కాదు. ఫస్ట్ ఈ స్ట్రక్చర్ చూడండి. R/4, 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 3R. 3R వచ్చింది ఇక్కడ. 3R/4 రాయాలి వాడు. Please try to understand. R/4, 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 3R/4. So 3R/4 సరే. Everything is same. That should be 3R/4. 3R రాశాడు. ఎలా వస్తుంది సార్? 3R impossible. So they went wrong. That time also I have done correct. Now also I have done correct. But this time what I have done and the last time what I have done is 50% is same. I have used now delta conversion. That time I did not use the delta conversion. Nodal method. My modes, my choice, my mode. Right. Any doubt in this question now? Tell me. Final answer. Tell me what is the final answer? 9R by A part. No, you convinced that C2D is R. ఎలా ఏంటి చూడు, you said the entire shaded part is R. What is going to be the resistance of this part? That's what I have used. సెంటర్స్ ని కలిపేస్తున్నప్పుడు 120 వచ్చేది నీకు. నేను మ్యాథ్స్ ఎంత వీక్ ఇప్పుడు నాకు అర్థం అవుతుంది. ఆర్ 60 degrees. Next, any doubt in this question? 101. Any doubt in this question? How many have done this question? Raise your hands. Only one. Do this. Do this. Easy question only. Consider the double decker cube. A and B. Across AB is what you are asking. With respect to A, మరి ఇది 1 ఇచ్చాడంటే ఐడెంటిఫికేషన్ ఆఫ్ ఈక్విపొటెన్షియల్ పాయింట్స్ is the hint in this question. Obviously కరెక్టే కదా. This one alike. Right. Similarly from point B, because this resistance same. Right. Next, from B, this one same, plus this one same. That's all. That is the logic. There are only 3 points to identify. 1, 3. Now what is a 2? Apart from this, whatever the points are there, they are 2. So therefore A21 4 parallel, R by 4. B23 there are 4 parallel, R by 4. Now 1 to 2. 1 to 2. This is 1. 1 to 2. This is 1. 1 to 2. This is 1. 1 to 2. Inka 1 to 2. 1 to 2. 1 to 2. 1 to 2. 4 parallel. Ela. Oh. Correct only. I repeat again. 1 to 2. 1 to 2. 1 to 2. 1 to 2. 2 हो गया. 1 to 2. 3. For every 1 there are 3. For every 1 there are 3. Likewise we have 4 ones already here. For every 1 there are 3. So how many are there parallel totally? 12. So R by 12. Done. Similarly, 2 to 3 same situation. R by 12. R by 4. R by 12. R by 12. R by 4. Okay? Right. అరే నువ్వేం వింటలేదురా. ఇదే క్వశ్చన్ చెరిపి మళ్ళీ ఫ్రెష్గా చేయమంటే ఖచ్చితంగా చేయలేవు. చేస్తావా? ఇప్పుడు చెయ్యి మళ్ళీ. బోర్డు మీద కొత్తగా పెడతాను నేను. నీకు ఆప్షన్ ఇచ్చా, నువ్వు చేయలేదు నాకు రాదంటే నేను నిజంగా మళ్ళీ ఇంకోసారి చెప్పేవా. చేస్తానని చెప్తున్నా. అందుకే ఇప్పుడు అడుగుతాను. షూరా? పక్కా చేస్తావా? కొడతా కూడా నేను ఒక్క చిన్న స్టెప్ పైన కొడతా. సరే వెళ్ళు. ప్రిపేర్డ్గా ఉన్నప్పుడు ఎందుకు రా? ఇప్పుడు అడుగుతాడు ఏంటారు అసలు ఆడ? కాదరా, అయిపోయింది. వాడిని చంపేద్దా? అరే వాడు ఎందుకు అడుగుతున్నాడు చెప్పరా? నువ్వు ఊహించలేదు కదా ఇప్పుడు. అడిగడు వాడు చెప్తాడు. సిమెట్రీ ఒకటే కాబట్టి అంతే. నీకు అసలు అవకాశం ఇవ్వలేకపోయాను. నెక్స్ట్ ఈ క్వశ్చన్ 61. సేమ్ క్వశ్చన్ ఇంకోటి లోవర్ స్కేల్స్ లో ఉందా? చేశారా? హౌ మెనీ హావ్ డన్ దిస్ క్వశ్చన్? రైజ్ యువర్ హ్యాండ్. అది సింగేజ్ లో చేయండి. I didn't get you. When there exists a study hour, evening time, that time you do nearest. నిన్న చేశారా కనీసం ఈవినింగ్ ఫిజిక్స్ ఏమైనా చేశారా? నేను ఈవినింగ్ ఎవడు చెప్తాడు ఏంది మరి నాది ఎప్పుడు చేశాడు చెప్ప. మార్కులు రాకపోతే ఈ 5గురిని చంపేస్తారు, మిగతా వాళ్ళు జోలికే పోండి. వాడు ఉన్నాడు, ఆయన అడిగేదేమీ లేదు, వీడిని అడిగినా ఉపయోగం లేదు కానీ అడగను. మహాలక్ష్మి నాకు ఎందుకు అబ్బాయి? క్వశ్చన్ కలరింగ్స్ ఆఫ్ ఇండియా కూడా చేశాను, అక్కడ చూసుకోండి. అప్పట్లో ఆల్ పింక్ సేమ్ పొటెన్షియల్, ఆల్ బ్లూ సేమ్ పొటెన్షియల్, ఆల్ రెడ్ సేమ్ పొటెన్షియల్ యాక్సెప్టెడ్ because the entire circumference is a conductor, so therefore all that intercepts a right. Next, ఇప్పుడు ఎందుకు దేని ఈక్వలెంట్ రెసిస్టెన్స్ అక్కడ ఓ అండ్ ఏ. ఇంకేముంది? ఓ నుంచి ఫస్ట్ పెరిమీటర్ వచ్చి పిపి చూసుకున్నారా? ఆల్ దట్ ఆర్ సేమ్ పొటెన్షియల్. నెక్స్ట్ ఇప్పుడు ఓ టు పి ఎన్ని కనెక్షన్స్ పోతున్నాయి? పీకి మధ్యలో ఉన్నవన్నీ ఇప్పుడు అవసరం ఆగు. చేశాను రా పాపం నేను అప్పట్లో. ఎరేజ్డ్. ఓకేనా? సో వెరీ 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 గుడ్ క్వశ్చన్. ఎనీ డౌట్స్ ప్లీజ్ ఆస్క్ ఆన్ దిస్. Rinki, I don't want to touch Ra. Someday you are asking me this question. See, it's in my notes. These are definitely good questions. You haven't done. Please go through question number 60. Please go through question number 60. 60. See, I'll explain once. 1, 2, 3. P by Q you need to do. 3, These are all PYQs. Three. Only three questions. Thereafter, I will clear your doubts in assignment. Question number 60. Please go through the question number 60. Everyone in the class. You have AB, CD are two resistance wires cut from a uniform long wire. Where are they? AB, CD. Right. Length of AB is L. Length of CD is 2L. The two resistors are connected in parallel to a supply P and Q. P and Q are 2 points on the resistance AB such that AP is equal to QB is equal to L by 3. Hold on. Two conductors PS, they are conductors. PS and QT are connected between the two resistors. No current flows through both the conductors. Obviously, it won't go. Why? Because R by 3, R by 3, R by 3. R dash by 3, R dash by 3, R dash by 3. Equipotentials. So, it won't go. A resistance R is connected between points M and N as shown. Neglect resistance PS and QT. Find the equivalent resistance of the circuit between X and Y. So already I have drawn the diagram. R by 3, R by 3, R by 3. Okay, double. 2R by 3, 2R by 3, 2R by 3. And you have connected R. Any doubts? Any doubts? Boys and girls, any doubts? Conducting wires lo current పోతే ఎప్పటిదాకా till the point you don't connect this, but you have connected this. Okay, what will happen is current will split. See, I1, I2, I1, I2 only, but each way there is a redistribution. Why? Because you have disturbed the configuration. Any doubt in this part of the circuit? I'm asking you. Second time I'm asking you again. You have any doubt? You said 1:1:1. So therefore R by 3, R by 3, R by 3. Because he said that this one is double. So 2R by 3, 2R by 3, 2R by 3. These are your PS wire and QT wire. And you have connected R in between. So long there is no resistance, obviously no current will flow through this. But whatever the current that flows through these two, now some redistribution takes place. Again, they will reunite to give you back the same current, which means I1, I2. Finally, you will get I1 and I2 only. Some redistribution happens here on. Any doubts? That's all. R by 3, 2R by 3. Parallel combination. 2R by 9. That side also 2R by 9. Which may 3 by R plus 1 by R plus any doubts? Is it clear? Easy question only. But diagram చూడంగానే ఫస్ట్ జరిగేది ఏంట్రా అంటే అయిపోయింది మన వాళ్ళగా. Ram Karthikeya. Any doubt? Will there be any current in resistance connected across MN? Yes, why not? Because of redistribution current it is. Any doubt in this question? Ask me still. Are we clear? Sure. May I proceed for the next question? Now, here is your next question. Please go through the question carefully. ఎప్పుడు పెట్టాను 96 ఇవాళ అవుతారు 2 పేరుకి 100 అవుతారు మళ్ళీ రేపు కూడా ఇంకొంచెం చెప్తారు literally after 11:45 I will stop this discussion or after this one and one more question is there. Tomorrow also I will discuss some Pathfinder questions related to instruments. See, my point is very clear. Whether you want to make your teacher strong, for example, that should be in terms of mark value. If you don't work, then obviously I lose interest. I have nothing to lose here. Because I can teach well. Wherever I go, I will serve. What about you? Again, one more. Already X teacher done. I'm X plus 1. We'll get X plus 2. Please tell me. An ohm meter is a device that measures an unknown resistance. I didn't taught you anything about a ohm meter because I know that I am discussing a numerical. Actually, ohm meter is a device like your multimeter. In fact, this is a multimeter. A simple ohm meter can be constructed using a galvanometer. Yes, here you have galvanometer. The cell used in the circuit has EMF 20 volts. The full-scale deflection current and the resistance of the galvanometer are 2 milliamps and 20 ohms, respectively. R naught is a fixed resistance. R is an unknown resistance. Why R naught? To control the current, that's all. And R is an unknown resistance, whose value is directly given by the galvanometer scale. Okay. The galvanometer's scale is shown in the figure. When an unknown resistance R is placed in the circuit, the pointer deflects by theta is equal to 90, find R. You know, for full scale deflection, as shown in the diagram, is 120 degrees. See, for 120 degrees deflection, 2 milliamps current is required. Whatever you connected in the path, that is immaterial for me. The galvanometer shows 120 degrees deflection when it measures 2 milliamps, or when 2 milliamps current pass through the galvanometer. Now the question is, now you have 90 degrees, then theta, for example. When the deflection is full, you said the galvanometer is 20 ohms and the full scale current is 2 milliamps. 2 into 10 power minus 3 into 20. And tell me what is happening here totally. 40 millivolts. You have applied 20 volt actually. Out of which 0.04 volt drop is there at galvanometer. Baki 19.96 is equal to 2 into 10 power minus 3 into R naught. So this allows me to find R naught also. Before I enter into the question, I need to have an idea about all these things. With initial conditions, when capital R is equal to 0, okay, when the galvanometer shows full scale deflection, it is possible that the resistance, supporting resistance is 9.98 kilo. Now what is the current in the circuit? Now the current in the circuit, when there is 120 degrees The current is E by R naught plus 20. Yes or no? For that battery, this battery cannot generate full scale deflection when you have capital R. This battery generates full scale deflection as per the given question in the absence of this. Now I have placed this. And you shown that the angle is 90 in the question. That's mentioned actually. So for 120 degrees, current is this. For 90 degrees, current is this. And you know, the working principle of the galvanometer is I proportional to 4/3. Everything you have, you will find out. Any doubt? Any doubt in this question once again? Boys and girls, any doubt? Sure. This will be the last question. To enhance the sensitivity, an ammeter is to be designed with the two kinds of graduations on its scale. You can see there are two different scales. The lower one is of one scale, the upper one is of another scale. 0 to 10 amps, 0 to 1 amps. For that, a galvanometer of resistance 50 ohms, I told you yesterday in my video class. When I am using galvanometer, the scale is different. When I am using ammeter, still the galvanometer shows deflection for galvanometer current only. But we will paste a label on that as if that it is showing for I, not for IG. Okay. Now, for that, a galvanometer of resistance 50 ohms and full scale deflection of current of 1 milliamps was used with the two resistances R1, R2. Actually, you are seeing a multimeter. I can see a multimeter in this. That's a multimeter. Ohmic meter, otherwise. Either of T1 or T2 is to be used as a negative terminal for the ammeter. When measuring a current of the order of 0.1 ampere, which shall be used as a negative terminal? Please try to understand. If you wish to use as an ammeter, a sensitive ammeter, you know the working principle of galvanometer. Galvanometer shunted like this, not like this. It should be shunted like this. Otherwise also, when measuring, that's what the current of 1 amps. Like for example, right? Already galvanometer resistance is 50 ohms. R1 and R2, their resistance were not informed. But what can I say is, what I can say is, the shunt resistance is -1. The shunt is nothing but here, R1 plus R2 is G by I 1 ampere and the other one is 1 milliampere. Correct? Na? No, 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 no. Correct. 10 power 3 minus 1. That is, in fact, G is also known to you. Boys and girls, first part of the question, any doubt? Right. Now you have two options. One is 0 to 1 ampere. Another is 0 to 10 ampere. How? How? You want more I by Ig. Then prefer less shunt. Prefer less shunt. So therefore, what will happen in that case is R1 is equal to G plus R2 by Ig. This is for 0 to 1 amp. If you want this for 0 to 10 amp, you want less shunt, not R1 plus R2. So in that case, what will happen is 50 plus R2 by I by Ig. Now it is 10 power 4 minus 1. However, yeah, you have R1 plus R2, one relation. You have 999 R1 is 50 plus R2, another relation. Equation 2, equation 1. You have two equations. You can comfortably solve those two equations and you will get the desired answer. Okay? Clear? Now, question is, how do I know that to measure 0 to 10 amps, I need to use only terminal 1? Because our general formula says shunt is G by I by Ig minus 1. When you are increasing the denominator, the fraction will come down. So whatever that you are adding as a shunt, that should be reduced. But how do you reduce? You cannot remove. The only option is take R1 only. I don't have option of taking R2 alone in this. Either I need to take R1 plus R2 together or only R. Correct. That's what I have written. Any doubts in this, boys and girls? Have you followed Sahasrachi? మొత్తం ఫాలో అయినావా? చెరిపేసి చేయమంటే చేస్తావా? రైట్. నాకు కనెక్షన్ పోయింది, వాళ్ళ కనెక్షన్ ఉంటుంది. So now you can ask doubts. A doubts first priority ఏంటి? What are your first priority? Class notes or the assignment? So how many questions were there totally? Okay. Now in this first box, 1 to 18, what are your doubts? Potentiometer is next week syllabus, you said. This is potentiometer. No. What is doubt in third question? Just want to check what is your doubt in the third question. See, very simple. If you want to use galvanometer as an ammeter, galvanometer must be shunted. So there should be some parallel resistance to galvanometer. High resistance is R1, small resistance is R2. First see any G parallel to R2 situation. G parallel to R2 is here. Okay, this is ammeter. Because this is not ammeter. Alpha, this is also ammeter, but ammeter is not connected in parallel. So this is wrong. Okay, next. And high resistance is connected in series to galvanometer to make it voltmeter, and that arrangement is connected parallel to a given resistor. This is voltmeter, this is ammeter. See, what is doubt in this I want? No, honestly, those who have asked, tell me what is your doubt in this. When will you fail in doing this? You don't know what is ammeter, you don't know what is voltmeter. Yes, sir. So how many have done this question actually? వత్సల్ నువ్వు చేయలే, ఎందుకు చేయలే? ఎందుకు తెలీదు? 15 minutes వీడియో వింటానికి టైం దొరకాలి. 15 minutes. రేపు ఎప్పుడన్నా నాకు వోల్టీమీటర్ ఆమ్మీటర్ రాదంటే మాత్రం నేను ముందర చెప్తాను. ఈ రోజు ఉంటే నిన్నెందుకు వెళ్ళా? 15 minutes వీడియో మీరు ఆటోలో కూర్చుని ఇంటికి వెళ్ళే లోపల అయిపోతుంది. నెక్స్ట్ ఇంకా ఏందా 9th ఎన్నిసార్లు చెప్పుకుంటాం? కోన్ది ట్రంకేటెడ్ కోన్ ఏ ఆప్షన్ కావాలి నీకు? ఏం జరుగుతుంది కండక్టరేజ్ మేడం? అసలు మామూలు రెసిస్టెన్స్ ఫార్ములా నాకు ఒకసారి గుర్తు చేయి. రో ఇంటూ అవును. ఏంటి మీ ప్రాబ్లం ఏంటి? దీన్ని కనెక్షన్ మారుస్తున్నాడా ఇట్లా అంతేనా? అదేరా నాన్న, ఇప్పుడు ఎక్స్ ఇక్కడి నుంచి అయినా తీసుకునేది. అప్పుడు ఏమవుతుంది? రెసిస్టెన్స్ ఏమవుతుంది? రో ఇంటూ ఎల్ బై పై R1 X. ఎల్ ప్లేస్ లో కూడా కరెక్షన్. ఓకే, రో ఇంటూ ఎక్స్ బై R2 వచ్చేసి అకార్డింగ్లీ చేయటం. ఇందులో మ్యాథ్స్ ఉంది కానీ ఫిజిక్స్ ఏముంది? R1 ప్లస్ ఎందుకు ఇది R1, ఇది X, ఇది R1, ఇది X tan θ. రేడియస్ ఏమవుతుంది? R1 plus X tan θ. That's it. ఇంకా ఇది మన ఎగ్జామ్లో ఇచ్చేసినట్టున్నారు. రిటర్న్ క్వశ్చన్. నేను చెప్పినట్టుగా కూడా నాకు అనిపిస్తుంది. అది నా బాధ. In the circuit shown, the bulb be glows brightly whether the switch is closed or open. Suppose you are closing this switch, what is happening? If you are opening the switch, what is happening? Circuit is 90 ohm, resistance of the bulb 180 ohm, 90 ohm. That's the circuit. The switch is closed. What is happening? 90 ohm, 180 ohm, resistance of the bulb 90 ohm. You know what they have informed? Current is same in both the cases. This is the case with the key closed. This is the case with the key open. Now, what is your doubt? Current is the same. Now, current is I1, current is I2. Resistance of the bulb is given as R. Yes, current through bulb is the same all the time. I1. There is no Whitson situation. That's it. I've given both two circuits. Current is same. Accordingly, you should know, for example, across this, the voltage is V. Previously also across this, the voltage is V. Previously also total voltage is V. You work on the distribution of currents accordingly. I have given you the structure, basic structure of the question. Number 2, bulb growing same means same current. Any doubts? Boys and girls. Next, first part is done. సెకండ్ పార్ట్ లో చాలా క్వశ్చన్స్ పర్టికులర్ గా నేను డిస్కస్ చేసేసినే వచ్చేసి పాత్ పాయింట్లు అవి అయినా కూడా మీరు అడగండి నాకు. ఎనీ డౌట్? వాట్ ఈస్ యువర్ డౌట్ ఇన్ 6th క్వశ్చన్? 4 ohm is shorted. If 4 ohm is shorted, what will happen? The circuit is 2 ohm, 3 ohm, 5 ohm, 6 ohm. Adi circuit. Next option. Option A is what this. What happens to effective resistance? Now you work. Previously, what was the resistance? 2/3, 4/6. Balanced condition of Whitson's bridge. Above is 6, below is 9. 6, 9 by 6 into 9 by 6 plus 9. 18/5 is the effective resistance previously. 18/5 and 3.6. Now in this case, 5 and 6 parallel, 3 ohms in series, and 2 ohms in parallel. One 126/85 is not even more than 2. Current reduced, resistance reduced, current will increase. Nothing difficult in this. Any doubts still? Only thing is you need to write the proper circuit and then start responding to the question. Any doubts? Next question after this. After 6, next question. 14. Okay, definite question. What you will do? Delta. Delta. Not easy question. You expected a simple way, but no. Huh? ఎట్లా కుదురుతుంది ఈ కనెక్షన్ వేరు ఈ కనెక్షన్ వేరు ఈ కనెక్షన్ వేరు ఈ కనెక్షన్ విడ్స్టోన్స్ బ్రిడ్జ్ లో you will get only 2 points. Here there are 4 points. That's the problem. So you apply delta conversion here, delta conversion. Same length is the same. Length is the same. But this is a very famous and definite repeated question. That doesn't mean by heart answer. They will change numbers. So what I said? Delta to star, delta to star. Okay. Or another option is if this delta is converted to star also, no issue. But 2 times you are supposed to do this question. 2 times. So instead of that headache, convert the this delta to star, convert the this delta to star. Okay. Next. After 14. చెప్దాం అనుకున్నా మర్చిపోయినా నోట్స్ లో ఉంది కదా. These are also important actually. This one. నోట్స్ లో లేదా ఇది ఇన్ఫినిట్ that is required actually. क्या हुआ? क्या वाला? क्यों ऑल ऑफ सडन चार्ज इज हो गए? राइट. राइट. टैब चेंज करने से प्रॉब्लम सॉल्व हो जाता. కాంచనమాల కన్నంబకాల లాంటిది అది సార్ వాడుతున్నది. నేను 3 వాడాను. 3 అదేరా మళ్ళా నన్ను ముసలివాడు అంటారు కానీ నేను మూడు చేంజ్ చేశాను ఈ లోపల. సామ్సంగ్ ట్యాబ్ తర్వాత ఐప్యాడ్ తర్వాత మూడోది.
యాడ్ చేయడానికి టెస్ట్ లకు పడేసాను.
ఏం కాలేదు మరి ఇప్పుడు వాటి మీద ఎందుకు ఇంట్రెస్ట్? ఇప్పుడు మీరేం పడేసి చూద్దామనే? మరి కరెంట్ ఎలక్ట్రిసిటీ ఎక్కడ పోయిందిరా మళ్ళీ? ఇది ఇన్ఫైనైట్ రెసిస్టెన్స్ కదా. సేమ్ అక్కడ ఏ టెక్నిక్ వాడానో going to use the same technique. Roto question this one. This is x by 2. Across this is x. Infinite. అదే మీరు చూసారు కదా రెసిస్టర్ క్వశ్చన్ ఒకటి. r by 2 same technique. Roto question. Now this is each side we will take as r 2r. Yes, I am taking this part as r. ఇన్ఫైనైట్ కదబ్బా. సి ఫర్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్ ఇది ఎక్స్ అనుకో, ఇది 2x అవుతుంది. ఎందుకు ఏ వై? హియర్ ఐ టుక్ దిస్ యాజ్ ఎక్స్, ఈక్వేటెడ్ దిస్ యాజ్ x by 2 and I took this part as x. Same technique. Now what is going to happen in this? చెప్పాలి. 2r x by 2 parallel. x by 2 2r by x by 2 plus 2r plus 2r is the above part, which is x into r plus x into r plus 4r square two xr plus 4r square by but that is not the answer still. This is the above part. Okay, so 1 by this part 2xr plus 4r square by x by 2 plus 2r plus 1 by 2r is 1 by x. Now you solve this, which means x by 2 plus 2r by 2xr plus 4r square is 1 by x minus 1 by 2r. Is 2r minus x by 2 times xr. Now you take cross multiplication. 2r cancel చేస్తా చేస్తే x square by 2 plus 2rx is equal to 2rx minus 2rx. ఎవరైనా కన్ఫ్యూజ్ చేసి అడగకండి. 2rx plus 2r అరే x plus 2r 2r minus x రా ఇది. దాన్ని ఇంకేంటి చేసేది? a minus b a plus b, a square minus b square, 4r square x square. So 3x square by 2 plus 2rx minus 4r square is equal to 0. X is minus 2r plus root of b square 4ac 24 by 2a 3. ఇది root 28. సో ఆన్సర్ వచ్చేసి సరిపోయిందా? చెక్ చేయండి ఒకసారి. 2/3 √7 - 1. ఆన్సర్ ఏమి ఇచ్చారు? 7. నేను చేసినప్పుడు వచ్చుదరా అంటే ఒకటి ఎందుకు వచ్చుంటుందో చెప్తాను, దానికి రీజన్ చెప్తాను. నువ్వు ఇదంతా ఆరని తీసుకున్నావు. You took the entire thing as R. I took this portion as 2R. కాబట్టి 2R by 3 times √7 - 1. చాలా స్టాండర్డ్ క్వశ్చన్. డెఫినెట్ గా you will be questioned. If not now, next week. If not next week, anytime during cut. Any doubts? Any doubts? And don't say, I will remember 2R by 3 √7 - 1. Nothing wrong even if you remember also. But the question is, what is R? You need to have an idea. If you take this as a 2R, then the answer is 2R by 3 times √7 - 1. Because this is a Croto question, it will be asked in that way only. Any doubts? Any doubts in this question? Next, assignment again. Assignment, are 19th Jesara? Everyone in the class. 20 doubt. Anyone having doubt in 20? 20. Anyone? What is your doubt? Third question. Well, that ఎంతసేపు అయిందిరా మనం? నేను చెప్తూనే ఉన్నాను సార్ అంటే ఎట్లా తెలుస్తుంది నాకు? నువ్వు చెప్తాను, క్రాస్గా చెప్తాను. I think this one I have done in cross if I am not mistaken. Current through 25-volt cell is. See, what there is nothing that you will do wrong in this actually. Frankly speaking, if you put this as 0 volt, the entire line become minus 25 volt. If you put this as a 0, this is minus 25 volt. This is a plus 30 volt. This is minus 20 volt. This is plus 5 volts. This is minus 20 volts. Minus 25. Minus 25. So what is the current through this area? 30 minus 20. 55 by 10. So here the current I1 is 30 minus 25 by 10. Here difference is 5 by 5. 1 amps. 5.5 amps. Repeatedly do for the other 2 amps. 30 by 10. 3 amps. Minus 10. 15 by 5. 3 amps. 3 plus 3 plus 1. 7. 7 plus 5.5. 12.5. So the current through. So what is the power supplied by 20 volt cell? Current into voltage. Any doubts in the assignment? How many did not completed assignment? Raise your hands. ఏం చేస్తాను? అలా అయితే ఎట్లా కుదురుతుంది? ఇంకెందుకు చేయలేదు నువ్వు శాతం పాత్రలు కడుక్కునేది 20 క్వశ్చన్లు చేయలేకపోతాను, మడిసా తున్నపోతాను. ఇప్పుడు చూడు ఎలా వస్తాయి మార్కులు వాళ్ళు. నువ్వెందుకు చేయలే? ఏవి రాలేదా? ఇటు అయితే ఎట్లా కుదురుతుంది అసైన్మెంట్ చేయలేక? నేను చక్కగా అక్కడికి వెళ్తే సారు అసలు ఈ లెవెల్ ఆఫ్ డిఫికల్టీ క్వశ్చన్స్ ముట్టుకోకుండా కంఫర్ట్ జోన్ లో ఉంటారు. నువ్వు క్వశ్చన్లు చేయలే, నీ దగ్గర కూర్చొని చేయించనా నేను పోని? ఆ పర్లా, నాకేం పని పాటు లేదు. చేత్తో ఆల్ రాయించినట్టు రాయించనా? ఎందుకు చేయలే? ఎప్పుడు? వాట్ ఈస్ టుడే? ఫ్రైడే. ఫ్రైడే ఐఎమ్ ఆస్కింగ్. ఇంకా ఈ వరుసలో ఇంకెవరు చేయలే? నువ్వు చేయలేదుగా, అయిపోయినట్టేనా? ఈ లేన్ లో ఇంకెవరిది కాల? సస్యా నీది అయిందా? నెక్స్ట్ ఈ లైన్ లో ఎందుకు కాల? ఎందుకు మిస్ అయ్యా? ఇంకా ఈ లేన్ లో ఎందుకు చేయలే? ఏంటైపోయింది? ఎప్పుడు చేయాలి? ఎప్పుడు చేయాలి? మార్కులు రమ్మంటే అక్కడి నుంచి వస్తాయి. నెక్స్ట్ ఈ లైన్. ఇంకేం లాస్ట్? అది ఎన్ని క్వశ్చన్స్ ఇచ్చాను నేను? హౌ మై వాట్ ఈస్ ద క్వాంటమ్ ఆఫ్ హోంవర్క్? నాట్ ఈవెన్ 30+ క్వశ్చన్స్. Not even 30+ questions. You didn't find time to do any of these 30 questions since Friday. This is Friday almost. ఇంకా ఆ లైన్ లో, ఈ లైన్ లో అందరిది అయిపోయింది. ఇంకా క్లాస్ అరే ఒక హోంవర్క్ నేనే చేసేసాను, క్లాసులో చేస్తాను. మళ్ళా అది ఏడుస్తారు. క్లాస్ టెస్ట్. సెలెక్టెడ్ క్లాస్ టెస్ట్. ఇప్పుడు ఇదేంటి? ఇదేనా చాప్టర్? నేను టిక్స్ పెట్టాను. అంటే ఉంచుకోండి, తర్వాత చేద్దరు కానీ. 9th క్వశ్చన్ చేసినట్టేనా? అసలు ఇక్కడ దాకా చేయలే. అసైన్మెంటే కాల, మార్కులు రమ్మంటే ఎక్కడి నుంచి వస్తాయి నీకు? బ్రేక్ తీసుకోండి. అరే షైన్ అవుట్ చేశారు. నెక్స్ట్ హైయర్ ఆర్డర్ నేనే చేశాను పాస్.